Hey folks, Coach Jeff from Team PRS Fit. Today I'm here to talk to you about how to run your best Boston Marathon. Training's in, you're a week out, taper time. It's all about recovery, rebuilding, and the most important thing you can do, visualization, laying your race plan out in your head, getting ready to go. Boston is a course where you can run a really fast race if you understand how to run the course, if you see yourself on the course and have a great plan going into it. One of the key elements to Boston, it has a bit of a quirky start. You wait around in the morning for a couple of hours before you actually get out to the course. When you're out there in Hopkinton in the park, you need to find a nice place to sit down, relax, stay focused, don't get your nerves up too high so that you're shooting out of the gate at a lot faster pace that you want to be. Planning your nutrition the morning of Boston is very, very, very important. I talked to my nutritionist, Dina Griffin from fuelformance.com. And when we talk about planning out the race, Dina will tell you it's a 2-breakfast day. You want to get up early and about 6 to 7 o'clock. You want to eat what your normal long run breakfast is going to be. And then you want to take some stuff with you, because when you're sitting around down in Hopkinton and you're waiting for that couple of hours to get to the race start, you want to have around 9:15, 9:45, you want to have a small little snack. You don't want to overeat, but you want to make sure that you have a good fuel base going into the start of the race. So, make sure that you're sipping, you're hydrating, you're getting plenty of fluids in, you're getting the mineral base up, so at the start of the race, you're not bloated, you're not sloshy, but you're plenty hydrated, the mineral levels are good, and you're ready to go. So, we get to the race. The key to Boston and the dream maker or dream breaker for most people is within that first 5 miles. Boston is not a very difficult course to run if you run within yourself. If you have a great race plan and you want to get to this 26.2 mile mark with a new PR, it's going to start right here for you in the beginning. Too many people get out of Boston, and in this first 10 miles where they're running downhill, and especially in this first 4 to 5 miles where the elevation loss is great, they overrun the course. You want to back it down a little bit. If you feel good cardiovascularly, but you're running a minute ahead of what your race pace is, you're still wasting energy. You're losing energy in your legs. You're going downhill. The quad strain, the amount of turnover that you need to do that is going to stress your energy levels. Energy lost here is energy you don't have down here. You can't get energy back that you expend too early in the race. You want to be very conservative with your output in these first 5 miles of going downhill. What does that mean? Let me say that you want to run a 3-hour and 30-minute race. Okay, that's an 8-minute average pace over the course of 26.2 miles. So how do you do that? You stay at that 8-minute pace through those first 5-6 miles very, very comfortably, because you have this great elevation loss from here to 5 miles. If you feel like you're running slow and you're running it at that 8-minute pace, or you're running your desired race pace, that's where you want to be. You want to feel like you're easily accomplishing your average race pace goal as you're going downhill. If you're running 7-minute miles and your goal is an 8-minute mile, guess what? Lost energy. Lost energy in the legs. It doesn't matter how good you feel cardiovascularly. Lost energy in the legs here is going to affect you down here. And that's what we want to avoid. So you run very, very conservatively. You run fresh. You hit your race pace. You feel good through 5. When you get to 5 miles, you see the course will start to flatten out from 5 through 10. This is a great place to shake out a little bit some of that energy that you saved in here. You want to do some little surges through here. Not fast surges, but just a couple of 3-minute bursts where your heart rate may get up into zone 3. Or you may get to be about 5 or 10 seconds a mile faster than your race pace, just to burn out the stiffness that may have built up and holding back here, to get some of that lactic buildup out of your muscles. You want to carry that nice conservative pace with those little surges all the way through the flat area from miles 5 to mile 10. When you get to mile 10, we start to go up a little bit. We have a little bit of an elevation gain, and it flattens out as we're going through the rollers from mile 10 to mile 15. Again, be very, very relaxed. Don't overextend yourself. Stay at that race pace. You should be feeling pretty good if you ran the first part of this race very conservatively. We get just past mile 15. There's a downhill to the lowest point in the course so far. At mile 16, we reach our lowest elevation gain. This is where the climb to the top of Heartbreak Hill will start for you. And again, you want to conserve a little bit in this loss, in this half-mile loss from 15 and a half or the 25K mark down to 16 miles. You want to relax a little bit, get your legs ready. You start to climb and you want to relax again all through your climb. Be very, very focused on what your heart rate is, what your cardiovascular output is. Do you feel relaxed? Are you not working too hard? Are you staying in that nice mid to upper zone 3 level? That's going to keep you at your race pace. Look, folks, from this point to the top of Heartbreak Hill, it's not like you're running up a mountain. If you've run the first 15 miles, conservatively, you've stayed within your game plan, you're going to have fresh legs. It's only 150 feet of elevation gain from 16 to 21. Stay relaxed, run it right, stay within yourself. When you get to the top of the hill, game on. This is where you turn Boston into a PR course for you. If you get up to the top of mile 21 and you're feeling good, if you've run this first 21 miles well within yourself, cardiovascularly strong, haven't burnt the legs out in the early part of the race, it's downhill all the way home. And this is where runners are made. At mile 21, you dig down, you look for everything that you have, and from this point to the finish, you let it go. You cross that finish line with your arms raised in the air, that clock has your new PR on it, and you've had a great day. If you have any questions, send me an email, prsfit@gmail.com. Be healthy, train smart, and have fun.